Hello and thanks for joining us. This is TVC News at 10. Now we begin with developments in Kaduna State, where President Bola Tinubu has assured that his administration remains committed to ensuring balanced development across all regions of the country. The president was represented at an interactive session organized by the Sir Ahmadu Bello Memorial Foundation. For the National Security Advisor, Nuhu Ribadu, the armed forces have made significant gains in the fight against insecurity since President Bola Tinubu assumed office. Senior reporter Lupe Asom has details.
Doing this thing.
It's the beginning of a two-day interactive session on government-citizen engagement organized by the Sir Ahmadu Bello Memorial Foundation in Kaduna. At this high-level gathering of policymakers, governors, ministers and northern stakeholders in Kaduna, the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, George Akume, who led the federal government delegation, reaffirmed President Bola Tinubu's commitment to inclusive national development. He stated that data shows the North is not being left behind, with federal projects reaching all regions.
Facts do not tell lies. Nobody can accuse government of neglecting the North in terms of infrastructure. We are very much represented. And he said he will go into the one in the middle of the country so that states like Gombe, Plateau, Benue will benefit.
The National Security Advisor, Nuhu Ribadu, says Nigeria has turned the tide against insecurity through a coordinated intelligence-led strategy adopted under the President Bola Tinubu administration.
300 of these people are gone today, less than 2 years. Bandits neutralized between February and May this year alone. See the names: Babandula, Husseini, Haba, Bello, Aminu Awa, many of them.
Host Governor Sani believes President Bola Tinubu has honored his electoral promises to northern Nigeria, reaffirming that blaming President Bola Tinubu for long-standing northern problems is unjust.
The region has suffered from years of neglect, policy inconsistency, and weak governance structures. Blaming His Excellency President Bola Tinubu, who has barely been in office just 2 years ago, for the problem that have been festering for over 20 years or more, ignores the complex history and systematic failures that span multiple governments and political actors in northern Nigeria.
The Northern Governors Forum says the North's support for President Tinubu is yielding visible gains in security, infrastructure and national inclusion. They cite key projects and the elimination of over 300 terrorist commanders as proof of the administration's impact.
Resolving the issues and working together is the best way for us to go, rather than confrontation or not dialoguing in a way that results will show and be impacted on our people.
Former Niger State Governor Babangida Aliu blames northern elites for the region's setbacks.
We know that there are problems, but we also know that they were not created by the current government. Many of the problems were inherited.
The gathering also honored the legacy of Sir Ahmadu Bello with tributes to his leadership virtues and calls for renewed northern unity, citizen participation, and policy accountability. Lupe Asom, TVC News, Kaduna.